Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast. I'm here to present you my MLB On Deck segment for Thursday, September 19th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all my MLB, NFL, and NBA videos. And if you haven't came and checked out our website here at dfscheatsheet.com, you're absolutely missing out. We have all the tools to help you compete with the pros day in and day out, including a complete optimizer, tons of content, daily FanDuel and DraftKings cash lineups. Hey, we're truly a one-stop shop for all your DFS needs. So make sure to come check out the site here at dfscheatsheet.com. So, hey man, we got a small four-game slate today. It's kind of an ugly slate, to be honest with you. I'm going to be playing more NFL tonight than I am MLB, but definitely am going to throw some lineups in MLB and have a little fun. So, the cool thing about four games is you can kind of stack it every which way and kind of get a little bit of exposure to everybody. So there's still money out there to win. Still want to try to get some top prizes and some GPPs. So we'll be throwing some darts out there. So I'm ready to jump in and talk about today's quick little four game slate real quick before we do. If you guys don't mind, please take that quick second, click the like button down below. Helps me out. Really appreciate that from you guys. Yeah, man, let's jump into it. So we'll start with bats as always, and we'll kind of work our way back with pitchers. First team I'm going to start with the Cleveland Indians, fighting for a playoff spot right now. They get a matchup against Daniel Norris, who gives up a 37% hard contact rate, 232 ISO to lefties, 197 ISO to righties. I mean, anything basically over 200 ISO is not very good. So you can definitely target them with both sides of the plate. Lefties do a little bit better against them. We're looking at Lindor. Mercado's having a really good year. Carlos Santana, Puig, Leplo's in play. You can look at Reyes as well. So I think this is a good spot for the Cleveland Indians. The wind is blowing out also at 7 miles an hour to dead center field, so that helps us a little bit. You get the ball in the air, and if it's a ball that's usually going to be a warning track ball, it could possibly be over the fence. So that's what we like, in MLB when the wind is blowing out. So Cleveland's a really good team, and they're probably going to be the top play on this slate. Next, we will go to Minnesota. Minnesota gets a matchup against Mike Montgomery. They're right there with Cleveland, man. They're 1A, 1B. You got Minnesota going against Mike Montgomery, who gives up a 43% hard contact rate, 266 ISO to lefties, 193 ISO to righties. Minnesota, man, we talk about them. They're the only team in MLB that has a combined team total of a 200 ISO. So everybody on this team basically hits the ball very, very hard. Starter Garver, Polanco, Nelson Cruz, Rosario, Miguel Sano gives us a little bit of power upside. Kepler, Cron, Scope. I mean, they're all are definitely in play, especially on this smaller slate. You want to stack them. Wind is also blowing out there in Minnesota as well. Not as much as in Cleveland, 3 miles an hour. But the fact that it is blowing out, hopefully that picks up a little bit. And man, it's going to be a nice day out there. Good baseball environment. Next, we're going to go to Baltimore. We're going to go with the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays get a matchup today against Gabriel Yano. Gives up a 38% hard contact rate, 276 ISO to lefties, 217 ISO to righties. For Blue Jays, we're looking at Bichette, Biggio, Vladimir Guerrero, Tales, Gritchett, Smoke, even Hernandez is in play. Down there in the bottom of the order. So I like this Toronto team as well. I like targeting people in Baltimore Stadium. Baltimore Stadium has been giving up a ton of runs this season, and it's an added bonus that Baltimore as a pitching staff has given up the most home runs, like I said, as a pitching staff. So I like Toronto as well. I think Toronto's a really good play. On the flip side, I think you could look at Baltimore a little bit as well. They get a matchup against Wilmer Font, gives up a 37% hard contact rate, 246 ISO to lefties, 217 ISO to righties. Baltimore has a couple guys that has some pop. Jonathan Villar, a little bit of power upside, a little bit of stolen base upside. Trey Mancini, Santander, Anthony Santander. He's been having a pretty good season. Out of nowhere, I think he's in play. Renudo Nunez having a really good season as well. It's really just kind of more of the top four guys are the ones that I'm really looking at for Baltimore. Stack them up a little bit. Wind's blowing out a little bit as well in Baltimore. Next, we are going to go, back to Minnesota. I'm going to go with the Kansas City Royals. They get a matchup against Kyle Gibson. Gives up a 38% hard contact rate, 170 ISO to lefties, 171 ISO to righties. Gibson, he started the season off pretty good, and he's kind of been tailing off. Had a couple really bad starts in a row. So I think we could target these Royals bats. Merrifield, Mondesi, Solaire's having a crazy good season. Hunter Dozier, Alex Gordon. That's really where I'm at. More just kind of the top 5 guys is where I see the upside in this lineup. Moving on to the pitcher side of things. Pitching is tough on a small slate. A couple guys that I like, though. I mean, the clear-cut best pitcher on the slate is Mike Clevenger, but the price tag is crazy high, 11.8. But if you can fit him in, I mean, he is the best pitcher with the highest K upside in on this slate. Outside of him, you can take a little bit of savings, about 900. You can go with Jack Flaherty. A little bit tougher matchup going against the Cubs. His price is up there as well, but he's been pitching very well also. If we want to save some money, we go a little bit in the mid tier. Guy that I think that we can look at, Kyle Hendricks. 8,800. He doesn't have necessarily the most K upside, but he's the biggest favorite. He's going to probably get you a quality start. He's been pitching well, give you a solid floor. I think he's a guy that if we don't go with Clevenger, you can look at Hendricks and cash games on this small slate. Feel pretty comfortable with it. So that's really where I'm at with this video. It's a small slate. It was a quick video. If you want a more in-depth analysis on the slate, make sure to check out the site, dfscheatsheet.com. And hey, good luck on your guys' contest tonight, all right? Peace out.